So I made a sneaky purchase from Hermes. I know, shoot me. Good morning. We're going to go vintage shopping a little bit today. Well, I'm actually going to look for like a vintage, like spring dresses, because I do own some already, but I feel like they're so like old in a way that I've had them for a while. So I'm going to look for something that's just newer that I don't have. I'm just using a little bit of the Chanel tinted lip balms. These are, honestly, these are so good. These are like a life. I didn't know I was gonna like these so much. I can't see that one. I think I'll go back to the other one. They're very, they're pigmented, but they're sheer at the same time, and they're very, very moisturizing. You don't need a lip liner or anything. So if you're like me and don't like to fuss around with like lipsticks and lip liners and blending it in and all that kind of stuff and what matches with what, this, look at that, it's perfect. It's like a watermelon-like juiciness on your lips. It's just everything. And I thought I'd go back to the, for now, with the hippy dippy hair, took the braids out and going back to, you know what I usually do, which is to just wash, condition my hair, plait it up, and then just wear protective hairstyles. So that's what I go with. And then that's it. You can't really see, oh, I should turn you around, but the place is a mess, so I won't bother. I'll show you another bit, but I've got like just a t-shirt and flared jeans, and let's get ready. Oh, it's time to get out of here. So I'm gonna go and head to a couple of vintage shops. There is one which is, actually this is a good way if you can see what I'm wearing. Just realised that I didn't really do it when I was at home, did I? So it's a little bit milder, I feel like, in New York. So I figured I'd wear my just t-shirt and jeans. So these are COS Maison Margiela jeans. I love them because they're faded and they're flared. So cool. And it's just a vintage suede fringe jacket that I've had for a very long time. I'm wearing the Chanel 22 and my Gucci glasses. I picked this up in Paris. So I'm going to go to, there's a vintage shop right here. It's on Norman Avenue in Brooklyn. Actually, there's quite a lot of people out, which is nice. I'm in Williamsburg, and I'm going to also go around to an oldie but a goodie, which is Beacon's Closet. It's perfect because it's good to consign as well in there. Anyway, let me get out of here. And it's a beautiful spring day. Honestly, it feels like the very first day of spring. It's lovely, I love it. It's just so nice. Anyway, let's go. I just realised I had you guys turned around vertically. Don't ask me why I did that. That was really annoying. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's turn you around so you can see exactly where I'm going, which is this place here. Ooh, let's see what we're going to see today. I love this. It's a long crochet cardigan. And the way I'd wear it is back to front like this. I wonder if it's long enough to be a dress. Do you know what? I think it is. I think it is. All right, so I'm going to hold on to this. I like, as Rihanna would say, I love the idea of this jacket, but the quality doesn't feel that great. Like, it feels a little bit plasticky, which is a shame, because I love the idea of this. Like, it looks like suede, but it's not. Let's see what it says. 80s brown leather jacket with great piping details. Yeah, it does have great piping details, I have to admit, but it's too small. Yeah, that's way too small. That is a shame. I think if it was bigger, I would still try it on because I love the 80s style of it. Look at this. Look at this beauty. This coat. Does this look silly? Hold on. It's got like leather bits here. It's $275, 1970s velveteen pea coat with leather lace-up detailing. Not bad. And just wear it like that, closed up. I really like it. Oh God, I'm going to try it on anyway. Okay, and let's go in. thought I found some pretty good pieces. In Paris, in terms of like vintage shopping, I went to 2 places during Paris Fashion Week. And one was a regular place that I always stop at. It's a small hole-in-the-wall place. Place is the size of a shoebox, but I love going in there. It's a hit or miss. One of the biggest hits I found from that place was my black tailcoat, the one that I wore for the Tom Brown show. That was purchased there. Paul and my mate found an amazing green cape coat from there as well. I didn't see anything this time when I went. So I'm just sitting up because I feel like I'm so low and I don't want to fuss with the lens because I just can't bother figuring it out. So I'm just going to come up like this. So what I did find in Paris, though, was that amazing leopard coat. So yeah, I loved it. So what I'm going to do is I'll go home and I'm going to show you everything that I picked today. I haven't been to, it's funny because I do look in beacons, but I look at beacons more in the sense of to consign because, you know, when I bring things into the house, I like to release things as well. So it's just much more cyclical. So I don't go vintage shopping to amass new hauls of things because, you know, I don't have that kind of space and I don't think that makes any sense to me, at least not anymore. Oh my God, she's wearing them out the shop. There's a girl who bought a pair of roller skates for the quads, and she literally just roller skated out of the store with them from Beacons. It's so funny. So I loved what I picked up today. I was being very open-minded. I was so inspired by the Tom Brown show that I was looking for a very traditional gingham shirt with contrasting pattern ties. And I did pick up a couple. I also picked up 2 things from a vintage shop on Norman Avenue. I'm going to show you when I get home, obviously, what I got, but I just absolutely love what I picked up. I think I'm going to show you some styling as well, just so you can get some inspiration on how I intend to wear them, because I want to start wearing them literally from now. And 2 of them from the Norman Avenue shop are outerwear pieces, but I think they're perfect to wear during the spring season, which is what we're about to come into, when you just want to wear like just lighter weight jackets. Plus they're perfect for the fall season. They are just classic autumnal pieces, as well as, to me, leading into spring, but more fall pieces. But I'm glad I got them now because they're pieces that last. Like, they're not trend based, they are classic cuts and pieces. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to head home now, but yeah, later on I'm going to show you how everything looks together. I'm going to show you what I got first of all. I'm going to show you how it all looks together. And I think that is about it. I also, in this video, I'm going to show you what I bought from Paris as a whole, because I didn't just buy that vintage coat. I also bought 2 things, luxury pieces, but I want to show you everything that I bought so you can see how, you know, how I shop. It truly is like it's luxury and it's vintage, and I love vintage as in like thrifting, because I love that kind of, you know, I don't have to explain. I love that mix. So I'll show you those as well. But that is everything for now. I will be showing you a little bit more later on. I don't know if you can see, there's people sitting outside. Listen, hold on, wait. Let's put the engine on, because it's just so warm that you've got people who are sitting outside. Listen, can you hear? Because it's that warm out and mild. People are sitting outside. It's lovely. I love it. It's so nice. You can really tell that spring is coming. Anyway, let me get my butt home and I will talk to you lot later. Another day, I'm out again. Sorry, I don't have my microphone on, so I'm going to talk extra loud. There is one vintage place I know about, and I'm going to see if I can pop over there now, see what they have. And of course, I'm overdressed. I don't know, Michael told me that it was like freezing outside, and so of course I put on a massive like fur-looking jacket. And it turns out to be flipping spring-like today, so I feel like a right idiot, but never mind. But this is me today. Actually, I'll show you properly what I'm wearing. Yeah, there's a place, Housing Works, that's what it is, it's Housing Works. And actually, I have to go this way, because it's on the next road down. So, I'm almost there, and we'll see if they've got anything in there. It's very hit or miss, I have to say. So but we'll see what it's like together. Like I said, I'm sorry, I don't have my microphone on me, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. So I'm wearing a really, really too warm jacket. This is the one from Urban Reviver. I always liked it because it has a very vintage look to it. My Hermes scarf, the glasses, I love these. These are Saint Laurent. Gucci jackie in this gorgeous olive green colour. Urban jumper, which I wear to death. I wear this so often, it's not even funny. And then at the bottom, I've got barrel white jeans on. Anyway, and I'm wearing my cowboy boots, my Western vintage boots. I picked these up in Paris and I love them. They're so cool. I love them. Just the colorway of them. I had them re-heeled because they needed it, but they're amazing. But that's what I'm wearing today. True story. This alleyway is where they filmed the infamous moment with Carrie getting held up and the guy saying, "Give me your Blanix, or give me your shoes." That was it. Give me your shoes. That was it. And yeah, and her bag as well. I remember that. It was right here, right there.
And your Manola Blahniks.
What? No.
Give me your Blahniks.
These guys weren't just after money anymore. They were after fashion.
Okay, so Housing Works bookstore, they actually closed down the clothing only section, which was right there, and they've merged it into the bookstore. So here we are. Okay, so I'm home now and I wanted to show you everything that I bought from the vintage shop that I went to, which is really consignment as well, Beacon's Closet. I've showed you them before, they're no stranger on my channel. And what else? I went to, as of the day of this recording, I went to Housing Works, love that place, and I did find a dress. I left it downstairs. I will show that, don't worry, I won't forget. I don't know how that's going to look on, so we'll probably try it on together and we'll see how it is. And also I'm going to show what I picked up when I was in Paris because I didn't really do that, so I'll show that at the end. Anyway, so from New York, and then I'll show at the end what I got in Paris. I picked up this very traditional gingham shirt because it made me think of, well, I was truly inspired by the Tom Brown show ever since I went to it in New York, and just seeing how they used gingham as their base, as their neutral, it really inspired me. And I thought to myself, that's such a great utilization and update to a shirt. So I also got some contrasting ties. I actually picked up two. I got this one, which I thought was really, really cool. I just love the pattern on this one. So there's this one here. By the way, sorry if my face looks really shiny, etc. I literally just came back from having a face gym and I have not a lick of makeup on. Yeah, I got nothing on my face, so that's why I'm wearing my glasses. And then I picked up this particular tie because I like that it's reversible. So you can see it's kind of more like purpley on one side and then more black based on the other, which I thought was perfect for like the winter and anything that I have that's black. I love it. And this one, I just fell in love with the pattern. I just thought it was just so good, right? It's excellent. You know how I talk about brown and blues, how they go together? So this to me is like my anthem tie because these are two things that I talk about all the time. So I love these. I know this is going to fit. I can just eyeball things. A lot of you ask me, like, in terms of sizes, like, how do they know if something's going to fit? I never look at the label because the label is based on different variety of brands, and you don't necessarily know all brands sizing is different, you know. And then also you don't know what era, how old it is necessarily, and the measurements were just different. So I literally just look at it, I'll eyeball it, and I'll look at the shoulder width to width and see if I think it will fit me. And then over years of just doing that, I'm starting to just know and recognize what does. So there was that, and I love it. I will show you something I picked up from Beacons that was about 3 months ago. So I think it falls into last year, but it doesn't matter because I never showed it to you properly on my channel. I also picked up from Beacons. Let me just show you. It's so nice. It is this gorgeous kimono, I believe, gown. Well, dressing gown. And I wear it indoors when I want to feel glam. And I just feel like wearing something just cool and effortless. And I'm just lounging around home. Isn't it beautiful? It's black with white layering. These are the sleeves. Classic. Right? So, so good. Here's the back. All this black has this little diamond area right here on the top of the spine of it. And it has this striking bird designs going up on both sides of the hem, and that's what drew me to it. It was just the sheer length of it, because it's got a lot of drama, plus I just love the black with the white birds. I just think it's beautiful, and I'll just wear it, and I'll just find any belt, any of my vintage belts I've got, any belt, and I'll just put it around here, or I'll take anything that's soft and will work as a belt and just tie it, and it looks so nice. I feel so glamorous when I wear it. It's such a beautiful piece. Again, this was something I picked up from Beacons. They had other colors at the same time, so I have a feeling the same person just dropped them all off at once, and I fell in love with the black one. I just think it's just absolutely beautiful. I would wear it out, something like this. It's that beautiful to me. I could just imagine me, I would just belt it, or I could wear it open with something underneath. But I just like the idea of wearing it all together like that. Just have a great striking belt and just wear it with the right shoe. Oh, it just looks so sick, right? Oh my God, I just love it. Oh, it's so good. Oops. We have a light that we just got installed in the ceiling, and we both don't like it. So we're gonna get rid of it probably on Facebook or something. But anyway, so there's that. And then before Beacons, I went to a vintage shop that was on, I think, Norman Avenue, I think it was. Anyway, I picked up these two jackets. Here's one, and the name of the shop is that the name is Narrow? Scalloped leather 1970s shirt jacket in leather. Yeah, it is so gorgeous. This I just hung it over one of my slip dresses. I love this so much. I have had my eye on this type of shirt jacket in leather with the scallops for years, and I'm kidding you not, and I finally caved and got one. I just love the colors of it, the design, this whole scalloped thing. I just imagine during the 70s that this was a thing back then. Like this you could get everywhere in loads of different price points, in all different shops, different colorways. So because I've seen this pop up, this particular kind of design, in lots of different vintage shops and vintage flea markets. So I decided to cave and get one, and I just love it. It's such a good find. It's got outside pockets. It works well as a jacket, just worn open, but it also fits me completely closed up, worn like a proper shirt. So that's really what made me pull the trigger, because anytime I've seen these, they're usually too small. This one actually fits me both ways. So I was like, you're coming home with me. I've loved these kind of shirt jackets for years. It's just, oh, so good. Oh my gosh. Actually, I have a couple of pictures where I actually did a quick try on, and I sent it to my girlfriend to look at. So I'm going to put them on the side here so you can see. Actually, it was Paula. So you can see how it looks. But I love it. And you actually saw it on me, what am I saying, during the vlog. So this came home with me. Love so much. And then also I caved on this one, which is it's not suede, but it's a suede looking velveteen it's called, but it looks like suede. Peacoat, 1970s again, leather lace detailing on the pockets and at the top as well. Love. It's given kind of very Gucci kind of retro vibes to me. I love the rounded collar, the self belt that it comes with as well. The holes is actually too big. So when I do it on the smallest, it's still too big, but we have a hole puncher and I love getting hole punchers. Definitely invest in the hole puncher. I'll link one that's, if not exactly the same one that we use, in the description box. They saved my life. We bought ours like 10 years ago and we use it all the time. Any belt that I buy, it never matters if it doesn't fit because I know we've got the hole puncher at home and it will work. So definitely get yourself one of those. And the one we have comes in various hole sizes because there's different hole sizes depending on the belt. So you just pick the hole that's closest to the one on the belt on the hole puncher and just wherever you need it done. Anyway, so I love this. This looks so cool on, and I know I'm getting these right as we're right into spring, but I don't care because I know I'm going to hold on to these things right into the fall. So to me, this was like the perfect time to get it. And we may still get the odd day when it's still a little bit cooler and I will just fling this on. It's going to look so good, like over all of my like dresses. I also kind of like the look of it wearing it with like, I have a suede A-line cut skirt, which is vintage and it has front buttons. And it's just, like I said, it's A-line, it's short, it's a nice triangle shape and it's brown, dark brown and light brown paneling going all the way around it. I got it years ago and I love it. I can imagine wearing this together and then maybe my Prada flats, you know, the yellow ones. That would look so cute together, or any kind of flat. Oh, I love this. This is epic. So I'm so glad I picked this up. Oh, so good. Okay, let me just go and get the dress from downstairs. Sorry, I'm just eating some crisps. I don't know if it's going to work. This one was a gamble from Housing Works. I love the V front and back. First of all, if it was just in the front or whatever, I'm not sure. But anyway, I love the flutter sleeves, flutter detail. Wish it was a bit longer. I can live with it. There's just an overall boho look that I like to this dress. I could even see me cinching one side with cowboy boots. So I can see me styling this. But my main concern is the waist. I'm not so sure if it's going to be a little bit too... It could work. Actually, I could even wear it as a skirt. I just realised. Was it going to be too big? But anyway, so I got this and I do like the overall look of it. It's that long white boho look and carry it with like the bag that I'm going to show you. But I love this. It's just so good. In fact, because it's white, it will go with any bag. So I picked this up. We will see how it looks on. I'll be taking this away. By the time of watching this video, I'm actually not even going to be here. I'm going to be somewhere else. This is probably going to come with me if it fits okay. It does come with an underslip as well. And what I like to do sometimes is see how it looks sheared out. So I will see how it would look if the slip skirt wasn't there. Because sometimes I feel like these slips can make it feel dated. And it's nicer if it's sheared. A dress like this, it just feels more ethereal, more feminine. So we'll see. We will see if it looks better sheared out like this. But this is what I picked up. Again, we'll see how it looks on. I love how long it is. That's what drew me to it as well. So it's a lot of things on it that I loved. So we will see if this works. Again, I did not try this on. I'm at that point where I don't need to. I kind of know already if things are going to fit. I love that it comes still with the ties attached, because when you have anything like this, they tend to just slip off your shoulders all the time, which is so annoying. You're going like this all day. But it has the ties, so you can just tie it and it will always stay on your shoulder. So that's good. So yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Even with a right belt, I can see how I can experiment with this. So we'll see how this looks. All right, so those are the things that I picked up from New York in terms of like vintage and thrift. And I wanted to also show you what I picked up when I went to Paris during Paris Fashion Week. I picked up 2 new things, designer, and 1 which is vintage. I'll show you I'm going to show you the designer, and then I'm going to show you the last vintage thing because it's so epic. You're probably already going to know what it is, because I think you may have seen it in Paris Fashion Week video. I'm not sure. But it's so cool. I'm going to leave it as a grand finale because it's just so sick. I'm looking at it right here. So I made a sneaky purchase from Hermes. I know. Shoot me. So I was looking in the shoe section, and you know already how much I love this particular category of shoe. So I'm not surprised I got it. I'm using this shoehorn to take the hair out of my jacket. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It's the most heavy paperweight like shoehorn that I own. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you what it is, and I absolutely love these. Ta-da! These fantastic, just realized there's a whole bunch of mess back there. Oh well, doesn't matter. These amazing loafers. Women's, I love the two-tone. I don't own a pair of like two-tone loafers as in like this, which is like the white just on the front where the foot is and black everywhere else. It has the signature, I think it's a Kelly turn lock hardware in palladium, which I also love. I love that it's silver and not like gold. It keeps it feeling very fresh and very casual. These really go with so much in my wardrobe. It's not even funny. I'm going to put them on now, and I'm going to show you in the cutaways how they look on me because I love them. They're so nice. I think they look fantastic, super comfortable. Oh, I love it with what I'm wearing. That is so funny. Love this. I changed the top and jacket from what you saw earlier. This is a men's thrifted blazer. My Issey Miyake long-sleeved top, and my barrel jeans I love so much that I got them in two colors, in black and in white, and I wear them both equally, and they escaped the jeans purge with Paula, and quite rightfully so because I love them. But yeah, I love these loafers, right? Don't they look good on? I think they do. They're so good. They remind me of loafers that I used to have exactly like this when I was back in London. And I believe I wore them quite a bit, but I have been missing this two-tone look. These, sorry, ignore my dry ankles, but I just think they're amazing. I love them. They look so, oh, I love them. They're perfect for the spring, and oh, they look great with my outfit though. God, they look so, so good. They're perfect. They are, could not be more me to find. Yeah, so I'm really glad I've picked these really, and the softest leather as well. And the two last things, and I'm going to show you a bag, and it is from Chanel. And this is one of those ones that I have been thinking of for a while. And you know why I know I've been thinking about it for a while? Because I looked on my TikTok from, I think it was 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I tried the same bag on in white. And I did that because I was drawn to this style bag. It's a very casual bag. Let me just show it to you. But here is the TikTok of me trying it on back then, a few years ago. Fast forward to now, I thought about it long enough and I caved. And it's the Chanel 22. Love her. I've been using her already since I bought her. This is the size medium. It also comes in a size small, but for my height and the style and the way I want to wear it, for me and my proportions, I love it in this size. It's just super casual. It just goes with everything I wear. And I love the relaxedness of it. And the more you put in it, the more of the chain is revealed because the leather slides down towards the center on both ends, revealing more of the chain. So it's such a good, easy bag. It's in the bronze gold kind of antique-y hardware, which is one reason I loved it as well. It's calfskin leather. And oh God, I can smell it now. It also comes with a separate removable Chanel like wallet, which is nice and handy to have. So that's another little thing. It has a slip pocket inside. And after that, it's one open space. It has magnetic closure, which is pretty strong. It is pretty strong. So it can stay closed. But, you know, I'm going in and out of the bag all the time. So normally I'm just like, you know, it's like this. And then I'm like, I'll do this. And I'll just like, and pick out what I want. And that's how I've been wearing her. But yeah, she's been worn already. I'll show you a little bit on the side here so you can see. But hit the ground running immediately. This medallion as well here, it kind of is a fixed placement of it, and that can sit anywhere because this chain goes all the way around, including through the bag. So, and you can wear it either with the Chanel logo showing, or if you want, just on the plainer side. So, and I've worn it both ways. Love. Really glad I got this. Anything else I've owned from Chanel are vintage or very old, like 10 plus years old. So for me to cave on this it says a lot, because I know it's new. Been thinking about this for too long, since that time when I was looking at trying it on back then. Never forgot it, and I'm really glad I picked her up. I've also been doing a bit of a cull of my bags as well. I've sold a bunch of them on Vestiaire Collective. Probably at the time of this video going up, I still have some left over. I'll leave my account for you below, but I think there may be 1 or 2 left, and there wasn't even a Chanel in there that I got rid of as well. That literally just sold about 2 days before this recording. So there is that, and I love her. I'm actually thinking about taking her away with me when I go away soon. Last thing that I picked up is probably one of my favorite things, if not my favorite vintage find from Paris. And it is this stunning leopard collarless coat. Hangs beautifully on. It's just, I can't tell you how much I love this coat. It just, I mean, I could wear it over my white. It's just so sick. It has like this ombre kind of color to it, where it's darker in some parts and lighter in some parts. I love the almost mohawk-like. I'm not sure if you can even see that. The way the hair is here. It's like it's a mohawk, like a spine that goes all the way down. It's just beautiful. I wore this to go out for dinner to meet a friend, and he commented on this and said, that doesn't even look vintage. It looks like you bought this today. The only giveaway are the buttons, that it's, you know, it's not something you bought today. But apart from that, it's just the cut of it. And I know what he means. It's not fitted. It has that really cool girl slouch when it's on. And that's just pure luck on the sizing that I picked from this. At that same restaurant, it's funny because there was a complete stranger. She doesn't know me. And she loved this so much, she wanted to take a picture of it. So she took a picture of me wearing this. I wore it with over a vintage embellished dress. I'll show you here from my TikTok. And yeah, that was the look I had. And I've also wore it again when I was picking up the Chanel bag, actually. I wore this as well. So I literally, again, hit the ground running wearing this multiple times after I purchased it. It was a random vintage shop. I've never seen this shop before. I was on the way to a appointment, one of my Reese's, I think, during Fashion Week. And I literally walked past it as I got out of the Uber. And I was like, oh. So I went to my appointment and then came straight back and went in, and it was downstairs. So I'm so glad. I think you may have seen it maybe in last week's video. Now I'm thinking about it. I think you may have. Anyway, if you've not seen anything from last week's video, please go and have a look. It shows me also going into this shop where I found it. So yes, you do know about this. Now I realize it. Yeah. But anyway, last week's video is Paris Fashion Week. I went by myself this time. First time I've ever done a European Fashion Week all alone. So if you've not seen that video, grab a cuppa, watch it after this, because it's a long one and it's a pretty good one because Paula helps me in it, which is quite cool. But that's it. So that was the last of the pieces that I picked up between New York and Paris. When you think about it, this was a Paris. This is sick. Have you seen the ombre, the way it's like the leopard print is like larger here, then it gets lighter and it's darker and larger, and it gets smaller and lighter. It's just the most epic. I'm in love with this thing. I just think it was such a good find. It's such a good find. Oh, it's just everything to me. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. But that is it. That is what I picked up between New York and Paris. Some new, some old. And yeah, that is my lot. I'm going to go now. Enjoy your weekend. I am on Instagram and TikTok, obviously, between now and then. And I will see you next week, Friday. Let me know your favorite piece out of everything I got, by the way. All right, bye.